back to The Explainer. So glad you're joining us today. We're taking a really unique zoom out approach to the day's most crucial information. We're going to start hyperlocal, right, in Tamil Nadu, expand our lens to the national level, zoom all the way out to the global stage, and then snap right back to a local mystery that literally has everyone talking. Let's get right into it. Here is how we're breaking it down today. First, high drama and Tamil Nadu. 2. Monsoons and markets. 3. The national landscape. 4. Updates from the global stage. And 5. Mysterious lights over TN. Part 1. High drama in Tamil Nadu. So, Chief Minister Joseph Vijay hit the assembly floor on his birthday, and wow, he delivered a strongly worded speech directed straight at the previous DMK government. But the thing that really made this catch fire online, it wasn't just the political critique, it was how he delivered it. He dropped these viral cinematic references right in the middle of his speech. It was this wild fusion of heavy politics and pop culture flair that instantly grabbed the public's attention and just dominated the news cycle. And that set off a massive divide in the assembly. Picture a classic political tug of war. On one side, you have TVK vehemently defending their grassroots work, hammering home their strict focus on development and good governance. And on the flip side, the opposition. They were laser focused on critiquing the government's record, which actually escalated all the way into a full-blown walkout. So yeah, the stage is absolutely set for some intense legislative battles ahead. Moving on to part 2, monsoons and markets. Okay, shifting gears to the weather because the India Meteorological Department is not messing around right now. This isn't just a forecast, they are actively alerting. We're looking at heavy rain warnings across several districts. The advisory here is super clear and urgent. Stay safe, absolutely avoid those low-lying, waterlogged areas, and honestly, brace for some immediate disruptions. We're talking expected school closures and reduced staffing across the board. But while it's pouring rain outside, local markets are dealing with a surge of their own. We are seeing record high paddy prices, and it's creating this really fascinating economic duality. On the one hand, if you're a farmer, this spike is a total game changer. It brings in some much needed financial relief and really boosts agricultural income. But, right, there's always a catch. If you're a consumer, those exact same record prices mean you are feeling the pinch at the grocery store. It's a textbook example of how one single market shift ripples through the economy, creating two completely different realities depending on where you sit in the supply chain. All right, part 3, the national landscape. Zooming out to the rest of India, the political engine is absolutely revving up. Parties everywhere are fully in strategy mode right now. They're mapping out new alliances, calculating their next moves for the upcoming elections. Actually, scratch that, it's less about calculating and more like fully mobilizing their strategies. A massive chunk of this prep revolves around some really intense budget discussions, specifically looking at how to fund and roll out new welfare schemes designed to win over key voter demographics. And just like we saw down in Tamil Nadu, the environmental reality mirrors what's happening at the state level. Strong monsoons are sweeping across multiple states, and it is a real balancing act nationwide. On one hand, it's giving an incredible, much needed boost to our agricultural output, but on the other, it's simultaneously putting a huge strain on infrastructure and causing some pretty severe flooding in low lying areas all over the country. Let's zoom out to our widest perspective for part 4, updates from the global stage. Okay, let's take a quick trip around the globe because there is a lot happening. Starting with the US and Iran, critical diplomatic efforts are underway, with talks focusing on potential sanctions relief and fostering broader regional peace. Meanwhile, over in Europe, the focus isn't diplomacy, it's climate. They are battling a brutally severe heat wave that's unfortunately led to major health crises and deaths, particularly in France. And in the Middle East, tensions remain critically high, with everything happening in Gaza and Lebanon, even as international leaders urgently push for dialogue. But hey, beyond traditional geopolitics, the modern world is being driven by relentless, rapid advancements in artificial intelligence. This massive global focus on tech is fundamentally reshaping industries every single day. And it's happening right alongside some major economic policy shifts as the world's biggest powers aggressively try to regulate and capitalize on this unprecedented tech boom. Finally, part 5, Mysterious Lights over TN. Snapping our focus right back to where we started in Tamil Nadu, we're ending with something highly unusual. Right in the middle of those heavy monsoon rains we talked about earlier, locals have been reporting these strange glowing lights just hovering in the sky. And you know how it is. When glowing anomalies show up during a severe downpour, word spreads fast. A lot of residents are flat out labeling the whole thing mysterious. Now, to keep things grounded, authorities have stepped in with a few logical theories to try and dispel the mystery. The primary official explanations, they're pointing to either some rare, weather-related atmospheric phenomenon caused by the crazy mix of heavy rain and lightning, or potentially high-powered drones operating and lighting up the downpour. Which brings me to a question I want to leave directly with you. Have you seen anything unusual in the sky recently? Whether it's strange lights, wild weather, or just something you flat out can't explain, I want you to think critically about the information we process every day. Drop your thoughts in the comments, let me know which piece of today's explainer you found most impactful, and be sure to come back tomorrow for more focused learning. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll catch you next time.